thoughts and feelings so intimate, of such a nature, that words cannot really capture, and therefore we don't know how to communicate them. We can define what a table is. The dining room table, for example, is where we all eat. Food is placed there. In my parents' home, there was a room, the living room. It had a closed door always. Maybe if Prime Minister Golda Meir of those days had visited us, maybe we would have opened the doors of that room. Because everything revolved around the dining room table, where my father attended community affairs and issues, and at night my mother was surrounded by friends. Even the refrigerator was shown in the dining room, because everybody had to know that we had one. In those days, not everybody had an electric refrigerator. It used to be called frigidaire. That was the make, but that became generic. A refrigerator was a frigidaire. Our thoughts and ideas, our feelings, are part of a reality that cannot be shared. We do not create images of ideas and feelings, and many times words are insufficient. They do not describe well. They do not transmit the essence of the phenomenon. As the table I mentioned in the dining room of my parents, it wasn't an ordinary table. There was life around that table. It was a table different from all other tables. Space has 3 dimensions. However, mathematics allows us to think of spaces with a greater number of dimensions. We have no way of imagining them physically. A world with 5 dimensions. It doesn't exist in our, yet our imagination is capable of proposing its existence. After decades of marriage, does the couple, the man and the woman, do they really know each other totally? I don't think so. There are new things. Do you know exactly the nature of your children? The unknown is not only found in galaxies that are far away, removed from us by thousands of light years. Many a times we don't even know those that surround us, our friends. I repeat, even our family that is so close to us. Our sages will say that just as our faces are different, and nowadays we have facial recognition. I know that I enter many a site through facial recognition because we all have different faces. Our rabbis say, just as our faces are different, so are our thoughts and our feelings are different as well. Many people are guided also, not only by what other people say, but by their facial expression, by their mannerisms. If they had the hand forward or backward, you remember pictures of Napoleon with one hand on the part of his jacket. Perhaps the patriarch Jacob saw in his deathbed what the end of days will be like, but he could not put it into words because he had no way of relying on an earthly experience that would be similar to what he was seeing in his prophetic sight. So it's not only the word, it's also the bearing, the dressing, the grooming. Those are part of the totality of the individual. Maybe music, art, design are ways to express ideas and sentiments that we cannot formulate really with words. At the end of the day, each person is an individual, a world unto himself, a universe unto himself, with his own longing and fears, hopes and disappointments. So therefore, as I always mention to you, don't be harsh in judging others. You want to be judged kindly by others. There are many things maybe about somebody else that you do not know, that you do not comprehend. So don't be severe in your judgment.